There's word tonight that a U.S. soldier has been detained in Russia. Pentagon correspondent Courtney Kube has late details. Courtney, what do we know?
Yeah, Lester, according to the U.S. Army, Staff Sergeant Gordon Black was detained in Russia on Thursday, accused of stealing. Now, he was stationed at a base in South Korea, but was actually traveling back to the United States at the end of his tour when he stopped in Russia to see a woman he had a romantic relationship with. Officials here say he went to Russia without permission from his superiors. Now, the U.S. State Department currently warns Americans not to travel to Russia, saying 2 other Americans are being wrongfully detained, Paul Whelan and journalist Evan Gershkovich. Staff Sergeant Black is currently being held in pretrial confinement. Lester?
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.